I'd like to talk about skies for a little bit. And the reason skies are so difficult is because there's so many different kinds. You can have a sunset, and you can have a cloudy day, and you can have a sunny day, and no matter what time of the day, the sky can always be different. But I want to point out some simple things that might make it a little bit easier. So to start out with, what I'm going to do here is grab a bit of paint, and I'm just going to put in something of a horizon line. So I'll make this a little one down here. So there's some sort of a horizon down here, whether it's ocean or grass or whatever, I don't know. But the sky's up above, and the sky color should be lighter at the bottom down here and darker up the top up here. And if you have a very large painting, then wherever the sun is in the sky, it should be lighter on that side, and it should also be darker on the other side. But in this one, let's just stick with this for now. So I've got a grayed blue. This blue, right down here, ultramarine blue, is already a little bit purpley, so it works well to have just a touch of a yellow and just a touch of red in there. Let's start out with this light color. We'll put it down here. And it's not that light, but notice I've left a little bit of room at the bottom in case I need to add some more. And then up the top here, we'll put this just like that. I'll put some white down on the bottom that I'll blend up. Here we go. We're just going to mix it in just like this. And so up the top, it's also going to be more blue. Not only is it going to be lighter, it's also going to be bluer in color. But I'm not there yet. Grab a bit of blue here, put it down in there. Up here, we'll have some more blue. And then we're going to start bringing it down, so I'll add white back in there. And usually a sky is the background, so usually it doesn't take that much time to really get it going. You don't want to spend too much time on it usually, because it's not the thing that people are going to stare at forever. Okay, so that's good enough for this little demonstration here. Have something there. So a cloud is not always just white. It can have other things. So let's start off with first just putting some cloud shapes, and we're going to do this by getting that sky color and darkening it with some blue, a little bit of red. So we have a purplish color, and you have a choice. You can either use just this purplish color, or you can add a touch of the yellow over somewhere. So I'm going to put some of that yellow in one spot over here. And see how it's a little bit green? That's okay. The more colors we have, the more interesting this should be for someone to look at. So clouds, you just want interesting shape. You don't want it to be the same shape, and you also don't want a bunch of little shapes. You just want something that's going to kind of fill things up and go wherever you want it. So got that, and then maybe there's another little one kind of hanging out this way. And maybe even there's a big one way up here taking up a ton of room, so put him in there. He's going to be a little bit darker because he's going to be a little closer. So we start out with that dark color, and you might want to darken up some of this a bit more. What we can do next is we can add in the light color. So grab some white, not pure white, we still want some of the gray in there, the purple. And just think of where the light's coming from. Where's the light coming from? I think we did some light from over here on a different thing, so let's do... No, we did it from over there, so let's do it from over here this time. So we'll just go right on the top here. You know, it's just like the rocks. You're just picking out these sides, and then the rest is in a shadow. So up here. And this might not be the best example in the world, but it's okay. And then some clouds are going to actually be light on more than one side. So even the light's there, there's still going to be a bit kind of going all around. Okay. Now what we want to do is darken up the areas that need to be darkened. So I'm going to once again mix up a bit of purple, making it darker this time. Really go in there and just darken up some areas. Pick out shapes a bit, make new shapes, whatever you want. The clouds have all sorts of different shapes in them, so we put shadows here and there. Then go ahead, let's wipe our brush. There we go. We'll throw some white in here just near the edges in places. And just kind of move it around, make the shapes you need to. Okay, it's as simple as that. If you want to add a warmer light, all it takes is just a little white and then a very small amount of the yellow. Put that in there and then just pick your spot, you know. Maybe that's the one you want, maybe it's there. If you want to add just a touch more, little by little, and that's really as easy as clouds can get. All sorts of different clouds, you know, but these are probably some of the hardest. If you want to do other ones where they're just wispy clouds, it's very easy. All you really have to do is just take your white and just streak it in there, wherever that cloud might be. these wispy ones. Now usually those are higher up, but I have to paint them somewhere where they can be seen. It's as simple as that. So skies are easy.